Hello, my name is Tilly.
And my name is Connie.
And together we are
the Mindful Mates. And you're listening to
the Elevated Table Talks.
AKA the best show ever.
AKA the best podaroonie there ever was, has, and will be. Do you feel nervous?
No,
I feel nervous. No, I feel nervous.
We have not been doing this for like a year. Over a year. A year?
That's dramatic. It's not been over a year.
We haven't.
Connie, we started the podcast in August. It's May. It's June.
Yeah, the following year. So what's that?
Connie, no, that's not true. We've done 13 episodes.
August. No, we started it before that.
We didn't. Listen, I can talk you through it. We did August, and then we did our first horror, and then that was the last time we did it. Connie's just counting. 7 months, so not a year.
No.
Okay, November, December, January, February, March,
November.
April,
You said August.
May. No, that we started it.
Okay, so August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 10 months.
Yeah, but that's 10.
It's a year.
We haven't. No, but
sorry.
yes.
Sorry, I'm
she
really
gets
tired.
She gets it. So we've been doing it for nearly a year, but we haven't done it. It's in November, December, January, February, April, December.
We've done it less than we have not done it since we stopped.
That's disgusting. But we're back, and that's the most important thing. We are
back
and better than ever. Shall we start with
what's the agenda today, Tilly?
Let's start with where the heckers we've been, what we've been doing, why we haven't been podcasting. You can go first. Connie, tell me where the heckers you've been.
So, I've been on holiday abroad so many times like the rest of us.
I thought you were serious then. So have you?
I cry inside. What have I done? What have I actually done?
Okay, you moved house, you went to uni, you've been doing
No, but that was already, we already spoke about uni on the last one.
We didn't, yeah, but what have
So
you
I've been on
doing?
placement, my first placement since the last pod. That's interesting because I feel like I'm actually a nurse now.
And how often were you working, and why was it taking up so much of your time?
Yeah, so basically I was doing like, I don't know, over 40 hours, and then over 40 hours including the work extra. And come on, I don't like working full time, do I? So I was doing that as well as my massage. So then I had 2 jobs, and I'm surprised I didn't burn out. I think I did in a way, but I carried on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you worked through the burnout.
It was intense. Like, there was times where I thought I'm gonna have a meltdown, but then I thought I'll view the other job as like a relief because it's nice and relaxing. Do you know what I mean? So then when I went there, I felt a bit better about it because I just changed my sort of feeling about it.
I didn't see Connie for like months and months and months because she was so busy with placement.
And then if I text you, I was just like, I'm so tired.
Yeah, I'm so tired.
There was just no conversation there.
No.
But yeah, the greater good.
And what else has been? What else has happened?
So moved house again. I think, but we both haven't we really? But
Leave that to me. Leave. Don't tell me.
Yeah. So then I moved back home, and then I decided to start looking for a van because I don't know whether we spoke about the little van that I was converting into a camper.
I think we did. What happened?
So that's what I was doing in lockdown, but like we'd full on took out all the seats and everything, and like it was, you know, proper go, and then we took it to the garage, and the extensive list was way worse than I thought. So yeah, that got scrapped unfortunately, and then now I'm just on to bigger, better things. I'm just looking for a van like 4 times as big.
Oh yeah, and what's the plan with that?
I'm going to get someone else to do a bit of the conversion. So I'll do a bit, but...
How did you find converting your first van? Well, as much as you did with it.
It was fun because there's this guy on YouTube called Virgo, and if you need to know anything about DIY and converting a van, he's your guy. And he even tags like all the links and everything and where he bought things from and how much they were, and you can subscribe, but yeah, he doesn't ask for anything. That's so good.
He's making money from YouTube.
Yeah, I know that, but I just feel rude. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
How many subscribers has he got?
I don't look at that. But he's good though, so even if he had one, it'd be me. So.
Yeah, you should make a Patreon where you pay him for like extra stuff. Yeah, but just think.
I think he has tops and stuff that he sells, but I don't know how well that goes.
See, we're giving these listeners
free
content free,
like
pure entertainment.
But if you're converting anything or even do it DIY in the house, and you need to learn things.
The caravan up would look
100%, yeah, because a van is like it's a caravan. Do you know what I mean?
True.
I've told you about it before, but
I didn't listen.
No, but you'll listen when you want to do something in there, so it's different.
When the time comes, I'll go.
What else has happened?
She got a tattoo. She got lots of tattoos.
I got a dog. But everyone knows that on Insta. If you're following the Instagram.
If you're following the Instagram at Elevated Table Talks, you will know Conspar got a
beautiful puppy
dog. Tell us about the story.
Okay, so I can't cross my legs under here. Feels awkward. So I was looking for a dog for ages, and I thought, let's click on the adoption site. Let's do some good. And then this beautiful litter of blind puppies comes up on the page, and they're cockapoos, but they don't look like cockapoos because of the colour. And we contacted the seller, even though she wasn't selling. But we contacted them, and we were like, we're interested in like the black coloured one. And they were like, oh, that one's already gone. The only one left is this one. She sent me the picture, and it's this cutest white and grey and white with black spots, little bundle of fluff, literally that size. And she'd washed him and combed his hair back and he was slick back. It was so cute. And I said to Sam, I was like, do you like him? And he was like, oh yeah, we're not going to say no, are we? So then, we got him, and he's so cute.
But you think he's not actually blind?
No, so we took him on thinking he was fully blind, like the rest. But actually, he's partially blind from what we gather from, obviously, 6 months of him. But even that doesn't stop him, though. Like, he does bump into things now and again, but puppies are silly anyway, so they do it anyway.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed and touch wood it doesn't get any worse. Mm-hmm. But so far so good, and he loves life. Mm. Even like 2 hours on the beach didn't even knacker him out.
So cute. But I don't like dogs. So when he jumps on me, I get a bit overwhelmed.
In the caravan, I noticed he was a bit. When he jumps, you're a bit like, whoa.
Yeah.
But then you try and sort of relax again, don't you? And he's all right.
It's when he comes to my face, because when I was younger, I always had this reoccurring dream every single night that my mum and all my family would be in front, walking down this street here, walking in front, and I'd be on like a little, like a little
tricycle,
bike, and a dog would be chasing me, and I'd be screaming out to my family, and they wouldn't get me, and the dog would maul me. So ever since then, I've been scared of dogs. Yeah,
because Mushka doesn't really get in your face, does he?
No. I was scared of him when we first had him, but he's small. Like, if a dog's any bigger than Mushka.
Yeah. And he's really jumpy, isn't he, Arlie? So
yeah, so it
to greet anyone, he licks your whole face to death. And if you laugh or react, he'll do it even more, to the point where his tongue is literally in your mouth.
I know, I'm like...
I didn't save you from that at all, did I?
No, I was close. I didn't want to push him off. I didn't want to be rude, but
yeah, but you do love him though.
Yeah, I do love him. I just don't love him when he jumps up me and jumps on my face.
He's not like the Staffy though, is he? Where the Staffy's like really big and boisterous.
Connie's other dog. No way. Connie has to lock him in the living room.
Literally.
Knock him over because He's really boisterous.
But he's really well behaved, but he's just boisterous. That makes sense.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, Gunny. No, get him off me.
But yeah.
So,
is there anything else that's happened in my life?
Well, let's just talk about our holiday. Segue onto our holiday.
Yeah.
So I said to Conspar said to me, she was like, I finished placement in 2 weeks. I can't wait. I'm going to Cornwall. And I was like, oh my god, no way.
For a week.
What the dates you going to Cornwall? She was like, she told me the dates, and I was like, shut up. I was like, I'm there then. And then I was like, I'm going from like Monday till Thursday, and she was like, oh well, I'm going home Friday, and I was like, well, where are you staying? How big is it? Can I stay a night?
Turns out it was an 8-berth static caravan.
So on the Monday we met up. I travelled there on the Monday. We met up and we went to Eden Project. Fuck off! It was the best thing I ever went to in my life. I was surrounded by plants.
She kept on saying, Connie, you're going to have to get a cut into that. You're going to have to get a cut in that. I was like, that is stealing.
The monsteras were literally the size of me. They were huge. Huge. And I could name a lot of the houseplants, couldn't I?
I've got a question about the monstera that you gave me. The cut off.
Yeah.
You know when it's grown another leaf?
Yeah.
Because when you gave it me, it had 2 leaves, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't look very happy. But I've moved it away from the sun because I thought it was getting way too much sun.
Have you watered it?
Yeah.
Have you overwatered it?
No, it had been left a week when I was in Cornwall. Because I said to my mum, don't water my plants.
When you get home, send me a pic.
It just looks really sad.
Sometimes they do. It might need its roots changing.
I've got nowhere to put it at the minute, so I'm just a bit like, oh, don't know.
Anyway, I was having the time of my life. There was a lot of heights which bummed me out a little bit. I was like,
and the bridge as well.
The bridge, it was like an I'm a Celebrity bridge.
It was actually.
It was so wicked. So we spent the day there.
But the humidity though.
It's like woof, woof. And bearing in mind it was freezing cold and tipping it down a rain outside. So we were already all wet, and then we walked in there with like all coats on, rain jackets on.
We were saying everyone that was outside and it was torrential rain were like, oh my god, they've got like shorts on. And no, actually, they knew what they were doing, because as soon as you walk into them domes, like it hits you and you just want to strip off, but you can't. And like literally, our bottoms were sticking to me anyway. And
then they have a little eco shop there, and then a little plant shop. The restraint, because obviously I wasn't going to keep the flipping plant when I was on holiday. So we met up there, and then I went back to our little place, which was called the Little Green Retreat, and it was basically like a little shed at the bottom of not a shed, it was like a tiny house at the bottom of someone's garden, but it was like tucked away, and they couldn't see you couldn't see them. But then it was so nice because you could see the sunset from it. Had like huge glass windows as the doors, which were like the main feature, and then there was so many windows everywhere, and you could see the sunset.
Was there like a lot of plants there in there?
Not inside.
No. See, there
which I think what was lacking. I was gonna write a comment saying the only thing you need to do is get some plants, and then I would rate this 10 out of 10. And then every day there was a little cat that came every morning and greeted us, and it like jumped on your lap, and it was like. And it kept like brushing up against us, but I'm not a cat person, so I'm
not a cat person, but if I can pretend that I'm not, I don't know, suffering from the sneezing and the hairs at the nose, and I'm alright. Well, no, I've been tested, but I do sneeze a lot when cats.
You're definitely allergic then.
Why is audio 1 not working? Is that normal?
Oh my god. Guys, we just realised that audio 1 wasn't flipping working, so you probably just heard the back end of me from Connie's mic then, so I apologise if it was shit. But I'm back.
At least we caught it early.
At least we caught it early. And I didn't even catch it. Connie caught it. Connie
That
caught
never
it.
happens.
It never happens. What was we saying?
So we went to the Eden Project.
Yeah,
and
so
then
I stayed in Cornwall for a couple of days. We did a couple of bits and bobs. And then on the Thursday...
Wait, what did you actually do? I don't think I asked you.
On the Tuesday, I had a really bad flare-up, so we did nothing. We went out...
It's nice to do nothing.
And then we came back because I had a really bad eczema flare-up when we were out. So then I came back and Tom slept for like 5 hours.
Today?
And then, yeah. And then that's when I watched a bit of Everest while he was asleep. Oh, guys, I've become obsessed with Mount Everest. I don't know why. I just really am obsessing over it. I can't stop researching facts. And then on the Wednesday, we went... every morning we'd go for a walk on the beach, which was nice. Wednesday, I can't remember. I don't remember. Thursday, we screw it up to Connie.
Well, you went to the campsite that I was on, and then
Connie, there was no signal at all, and Connie
I wasn't there.
And she didn't tell us which caravan she was at.
I wandered off trying to find the key, and then I couldn't find them. So then I was like, right, I'll drive back onto the campsite because you'll be hovering at this point.
We were driving around.
So...
And then we turned a corner and Connie was there, and then she just started going round in circles, and we were like, is she fucking trying to hide from us?
No, because I was trying to catch whether it was Tom, and then I noticed it was him last minute, but then I had to go all the way around because there was a bollard on the other side of the car park, so I was like, oh. So just follow me around the campsite.
And then we had breakfast. That was yummy.
Yeah.
We had breakfast, and then... so I'm scared of everything, basically. And we hired some wetsuits and we went in the sea. And
it was freezing.
So freaking cold, but it was the most fun I've ever had. Me and Connie were trying to jump the waves, but Connie's way taller than me. So
who knew there was a technique to paddleboarding?
Yeah, I know.
Like, I just thought you just sort of turn it round and jump on the wave, but actually we just couldn't master it, could we?
No, we were
You have to get on the wave when it's going like white and, you know.
Yeah.
But then we could never do it.
No.
And then it'll bring you to, you know, the shore. But...
So instead we just jumped them, but Connie's taller than me, and I was getting drowned, so I kept
always went under.
Pushing down on Connie.
And all you could see was, like, literally, it's like on a movie with your hair, like... blood water splashing as she's going, and then back in.
But it was so fun.
And then when there was a double wave as well.
I loved it. We were laughing so much. But I love the scene now. And then Connie, she said, "Oh my god, there's a jellyfish."
Yeah, there was a jellyfish literally coming towards me.
It
like,
ruined
in the water.
It ruined my experience. I just wanted to get out then.
But Sam said, "Oh, they don't sting you." But
I think he
I'm
was
pretty
just
sure
chatting.
they would.
Yeah. I've never heard of a jellyfish not stinging.
That's what a jellyfish is for.
Yeah, just to sting. And then we just spent the afternoon watching a film. I went to sleep. Then on the night...
What did we watch?
Fucking Tammy.
Oh, Tammy, yeah. It's so funny.
It's
and
not...
I was like, oh, this is well funny. And then literally Tilly wakes up. I didn't even know she was asleep. And she just went, oh, this is funny. I was like...
It wasn't though, guys. I have a weird thing about films where...
She has to Rotten Tomatoes everything.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what that meant until last year.
And if it's got like a really famous comedy actor in, there's a few I don't really like, and if it's got them in, I'm like, no. I won't even. I'm not gonna name and shame. But I just don't fuck with it. I just don't fuck with them.
She just switches off.
Yeah. And then we went out for dinner, and then the next day, it was the day coming home day.
Yeah, that was the most eventful day.
The most eventful day, which we thought was going to be the rubbishiest. So we got up, and then Connie cleaned the caravan. I was too to clean, and I'm not allowed to use chemicals on my skin.
Your mess, though, is it?
No, but still,
like it was our week's worth of mess that we just decided to do last minute. Well, I did. Sam was in bed.
She didn't even pack until like we left.
Literally, open the suitcase, just chuck everything in, decide what to smell, what's dirty when you get home in it.
that was not me. I was organised. I was packed before we left.
You was only hit like here a couple of days, so do you know what I mean? I feel like it's a big of a deal.
True.
The week.
And then we got up, we went to Newquay, we were walking around the shops for a good couple of hours. And then my boyfriend wanted to pick up his skateboard. So we went up to this shop and there was like a vegan food place. You had a Cornish pasty, didn't you?
I had it was like a bean pasty thing. Quite nice.
But I couldn't eat gluten, so we had to try and find somewhere with non-gluten.
Always fun.
And then we saw this place that said vegan, and then above it, luckily, was Tom's skateboard store.
Shop, yeah.
So we went to this vegan place, but it was closed. They were going to open at 10:30. No, a bit 11. So we went up to Tom's shop, and Tom was in there getting it sorted, and it was like, it was a while. And next door was a tattoo place.
So I was literally stood there watching everyone go in and out with like fresh tattoos, and I thought, oh, the addiction is real. And then you come and stood next to me, and Sam was off with the dog. So then I was like,
no, I said, shall I get a tattoo as a joke?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was me. It was me.
Oh, I thought
No, it was me.
I've been telling the story wrong the whole time.
That's what makes it so shocking.
No, I was really shocked that I said, what would you have? And she knew what she was.
Yeah.
She knew what she was having. I was like, I never thought you did. You thought ever about having a tattoo. I didn't think you'd have something in mind. And you just come out with it, and I was thinking, wow, this is a step. Because come on, the first step is what are you going to have?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then I thought he was going to back out.
Connie was like, no, really, shall we? And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, actually, nah, I'm not going to. And then Connie was like, I'll do it if you do it. And I was like, if Tom gets one, I'll get one too.
So then I put my head in the skateboard shop. I was like, Tom, you up for a tattoo? And he goes, yeah. just yeah, all right then. And
then we went back, and then the woman came out and she was like, are you guys all right? And we were like, yeah, close the door.
I was like, get her in. Just get her in.
And then Tom came back, Sam came back, and they went in and they spoke to the woman for me. And then the woman called me in, and I was like, I can't do this. It took a lot of convincing.
As soon as you got given that questionnaire on the clipboard and sat down, I thought, lock the doors because she's in for a ride.
It was trauma. Like I didn't think I would do it, and then when Tom asked, I thought, no, I can't back out. So then I signed the form. We got it all sorted.
You got the print on.
I thought, you know what? I was calm. I was breathing. I was like, calm. This is fine. And then she put that needle on my leg.
I've got pictures and videos.
Oh my freaking god! The pain.
What did you initially think? You can get numbing cream, you know.
The pain was, how could anyone sit through 9 hours of this? That was exactly when she first put that on. She said to me, is this your first time? And I was like, yeah. And then she was like, okay, I'm just going to do a little line, see how you feel. She did that line. I was like, I can't do this. I thought to myself.
Didn't you just carry on, though?
She said, are you okay? And I was like,
Oh, yeah.
And then she was like, the first time when she counted 3, 2, 1, I was like, easy. When she counted after she did that, I was like, no, I can't.
It was literally done in 10 minutes though, wasn't it?
But it was so
it's long if it's
so painful. It was excruciating.
So basically, behind the scenes, I look at where she's having it done, like the placement of it, and it was a little. So it's on a calf, but it was like a little bit
like
higher,
behind my knee,
behind your knee,
but just a bit lower.
And I thought, oh, she's gone a bit too high there. There's a bit of thinner skin there. And I said to Tom, I went, have a look where she's had it put. And Tom went, don't say anything because she'll back out. So I was there like, So then I just let you get on with it, and I thought, because you would have backed out. You wouldn't have got it.
If you told me that was really painful, but I and because of having eczema and using steroid cream, my skin is even thinner behind my legs. So it was ridiculous. But then you had one, and Tom was like, that's going to work, Connie, that's going to work, Connie. And I was looking at her face, being like, yeah, come on, Connie, it's going to work. And she just sat there.
Yeah, because I like watching it. Like, it was more painful than the big one on my ankle. But
you could see it being done. I had no idea.
I don't know, I was comfortable. Do you know
I
what
was
mean?
not. I felt exposed with my batty in the air. Wasn't able to see anyone. It was not nice. And then,
So what would you describe the pain as? That's always
like
an interesting
someone
one.
getting a needle and just scraping it across
Yeah.
your skin. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, like, for me, it was like a huge screwdriver, like that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like that for my other tattoo, and that is tiny what I had the other day. So my other tattoo was like a nasty cat scratch that burned a little, but it wasn't as bad as that little one. It was like, I don't know whether it's because
It's probably because where we had it, honestly, and because it's really thin, especially yours. Yours is really thin.
Yeah.
And then it was really funny because Tom was having his tattoo done, and the woman there noticed his accent, and she was from the same place as we are.
Yeah.
It's so
like, literally in the
strange.
exact same place.
Yeah. Like she used to live up the road from me, like literally 2 minutes. So that was kind of nice.
He said he come out and he was like, oh, I think my tattoo is a little bit on the piss, like on an angle, and he was like, oh, I don't care, whatever, it's done there. Did you hear him say that?
No.
Have you had a look at it?
It's not on the piece.
Oh, that's alright then, because I was thinking about that.
No. It's fine. You can't tell it's on the piece. Mine, because I've got weird legs. Sometimes it's on the piece, sometimes it's not. It just depends on how because I stand weird with my legs.
And what's everyone said about it? What's like family, friends said about it?
What does that mean? Why have you just done the letters?
Oh, really?
No, a lot of people like it, but a lot of people are like, what? And I'm like, listen, you think I could get the whole name? I couldn't even get one letter. My auntie was like, why didn't you get all the full names? I was like, one. Because what if they have more kids and I can't fit them on?
That's what I said, because you've got 2 letters on there and you can always add one next to it.
Exactly.
Or you could have it on the other leg and have another 2
Mm-hmm.
and just hope that, they don't have any more than 2 kids each.
And we have twins, one in our family, so hopefully none of them have twins. So that was fun. That was I enjoyed getting a tattoo. And my first that was 2 days with Connie. I got out my comfort zone.
And then we was walking to because we went to a cafe to have a drink, and as we were walking past, we walked past a piercing shop, and I went like, you want your tragus done, don't you? And I said, go on, I dare you. She was like, I've had enough today already, don't push me.
No, I've had my tragus done before, and I think that was the worst piercing I've ever had,
Really?
pain-wise.
Did it heal?
Yeah, it healed. But it was just so painful the way they do it. I've had my tongue pierced, fine. My belly pierced, fine.
I can't believe you had your tongue pierced. Why didn't I know that?
It was years ago. I was like 12. No jokes, I was about 16.
Did it hurt?
No. It's like goes through like
a hole
butter.
there then?
Yeah.
Why have you never shown me that?
Why would I show
Stick
you?
your finger through it.
No. It's healed. Look.
That's so weird. Yeah, but if they did it again, would they do it in the same hole?
I wouldn't have it done again. Ugh. But you can actually die from getting your tongue pierced because if they hit a vein.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Fun fact. So how was your holiday? What did you do?
So we just spent like loads of time with the family. So we'd just like pick any caravan, to go in like each night, and we'd have like barbecues and stuff, which was really fun. It's just nice to like hang out and actually be able to not think about doing anything, but like just having a chat. We went to a place called Lou. You been?
No.
I think it's LOOE. I think it is. I saw it on the sign. We went to Lou, but like I said, all the places that I went to, it was just terrible weather, so you can't enjoy it as much.
It's so annoying because the weather this week is like ridiculously hot.
Yeah.
And next week, and we went on a week where it was just
it
rubbish.
wasn't very good. But I did try the pop-up yoga studio tonight on the Thursday morning.
Yeah.
So it was at this like cafe on fish out the outskirts of Fishtail Beach, and it was like a wellness lifestyle hotel, and then like on the side where they do like wedding events, they call it like the pop-up yoga studio, and they actually do hot yoga in there. And my class wasn't hot actually, but I'm guessing they're just putting infrared heaters in there. But it was all like curtained. I can't explain it. Do you know like wedding venues, but it's like to make it look less shit.
Mm-hmm,
It's all curtained. So it was really good, to be fair. We'd learnt what's it called? Like dragonfly poses and stuff.
You said this to
I
me,
didn't
and
show
then
you.
you said you were going to show me, and you never
I did it this
now.
morning at the gym. I was like, oh, Sam's looking.
You went to the gym?
I told you that, just.
You
I
go
went to
gymming?
yoga. No, I went to yoga this morning, and so I did a hot class,
You did.
and then I got back. I had half an hour nap, and then I went to Pure Gym, and did this Burnout class, which was really difficult. But I never do gym class.
No, I was
going
to
to
say
gym.
you don't really like
But
it.
I did it
do you?
because I just thought. No, I just fancied it. I thought, I want to get my heart racing.
And how did you find it? Never again.
I cannot walk down the stairs without holding on to the banister.
Really?
Yeah, I can't do it.
Well, you know how Tom's been skateboarding? He went skateboarding with my brother, and they were skateboarding for like an hour and a half. He couldn't walk the next day. He could not walk the next day. And he's starting doing yoga now. Every day he's doing it.
Yoga for skateboarders.
Yeah, yoga for skateboarders. And then, you know, the 30 days of yoga. He's doing that with me now.
Aww.
Yeah, so
You've done 30 days of yoga so many times.
I just
Is it the
love
same
it.
one or different?
Different.
Is
She's
it?
got
That's
quite a
good.
few. A yoga with Adrian. But we were doing it last night together, and I just looked at him and he looked at me, and we just couldn't stop giggling all the way through. We just couldn't stop giggling because I'd just look at him and he'd just be so funny. And then he'd look at me, and you know when you get the giggles. And I always think.
Hi guys. Sorry for the another interruption. But Tilly's microphone isn't working, so we're gonna have to end it there. But if you're not already following us or subscribe to our channel, please do, because we are gonna post one when we sort her ridiculous microphone out. But yeah, love you.
Love you. Cheers.